Greetings, I am the Wizard Ozzie Bucco. I am your guiding light to the 21st century and the end times. And heaven helps, America needs a guiding light. But I see a vision. It's foggy, but it's coming in clearer. It's getting bigger. I believe I do see a wrestling ring, professional wrestling. I also see TV cameras. I see commercials. I see a Golden Globe award-winning movie. Now I see a large, powerful force coming at me. I see a 280-pound block of granite. The granite has blonde hair. It's coming closer. It is the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson.
Did I ever tell you I think you're out of your mind, Wizard?
You said it multiple times, but excuse me for a second.
I think the Wizard is totally out of his mind. He's off his rocker. His elevator doesn't go to the top floor. But you know what? It is what it is. Tell him, Wiz.
Like Popeye said, I am what I am. Except I don't need spinach. My spinach is built in from the cosmic forces, the gamma rays, the blast coming from every supernova. I have it. And this man has it too. This man has more going for him than all the competition. The competition out there.
Hold on a second. Before we go on about the competition, I'm wearing a shirt right now that says Creeper Rules. Unfortunately, right now, the only thing that my friend the Creeper is ruling is a hospital bed in Holy Name Hospital in Teaneck, New Jersey, because Jeff Coleman, the former ECPW champion, decided to play his cards, play the wrong hand, and snap, lose his mind, let the green-eyed monster jealousy.
Greetings, I am the Wizard Ozzie Bucco, and I'm gazing into my crystal ball, and I see something very big and very powerful appearing in my ball. I see an immense force, but an angry force, a vengeful force that is growing day by day and getting bigger and bigger and more powerful. This very powerful, vengeful force is none other than the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson.
Wiz, we're talking about vengeance. We're talking about the spirit of vengeance. I'm looking in your crystal ball and I see something. And I see something. The deeper, the harder I look, I see one thing. I see someone getting hit. It's almost like I'm playing the playback sequence on a video recorder. It's like I'm hitting rewind and I see myself beating up the masked superstar. I see my hand raised in victory, and out of the blue I see Doug DeVito, the repeat offenders, the peacemaker, and then I see Jeff Coleman. I see Jeff Coleman, the former ECPW champion, coming in to help me. But did he help me? No, he didn't help me! No! He stabbed me in the back! He stabbed me in the back! You speared me, you hurt me when I wasn't looking, because you're a coward. You're green, with envy, with jealousy. You know why? You went out of the game too long. I came back, bigger, stronger, from a torn ACL. I won the heavyweight title from one of the greatest competitors in the East Coast of pro wrestling, Danny Inferno.
That's right.
I beat up all the champions before him. Dan the Man, I beat him up like a snot little punk Gary Coleman that he is.
Right.
For years, he wouldn't give me a title shot because he was a snot. And the only time he faced me was when I was down and out because my friend Dementia passed away. So I let him beat me. The other snot, who he beat for the title, Hotshot Mike Reed, was ducking me because after all, he knows I choked his ass out legit at a party when he was spitting up cheese noodles like the piece of crap that he is. But Jeff Coleman, you were the champion before him. You were a great champion. You were an honorable champion. You beat me for the belt way back when. But you never gave me that title rematch. So now you see me. as the new heavyweight champion.
That's
You
right.
see me as the victorious conqueror. You see me coming in on my chariots of gold. You see me looking at the crowd, and the crowd screams, Anderson, 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 Anderson. The crowd cheers my name, Double A. Double A is equal with victory in the eyes of my opponents and in the eyes of the fans. But what do? My shirt says Creeper rules. The only thing that Creeper is ruling right now is a hospital bed in Teaneck, New Jersey. The kid might have a broken back. He has discs that are currently being MRI'd because you Samoan dropped him. You Samoan dropped my manager. And after you Samoan dropped him, you spit on me, you spit on the belt, and you walked away. You think you're gonna walk away from this? This is about vengeance, this is about justice, this is about retribution. See, the word of the day is retribution.
That's right.
I'm coming for you, Coleman. There's not a corner in the universe that you can hide. You may be big, and you may be jacked up and pumped up, but you know what, pal? So am I. You may be pumped up with all your pharmaceuticals, with all your experimental hazardous materials flowing through your veins.
Probably gets it from Tijuana.
But you know what? I got something else flowing through my veins. And that is the power of the people that have been standing behind me from an injury. The people who stood behind me from an injury. The people who stood behind me when I weighed 319 pounds, came out looking like a fat slob, and yet still beat the crap out of everyone that got in my way. And slowly but surely I got myself back in tip-top shape and beat the then heavyweight champion to make myself the current heavyweight champion.
That's right.
So if you think for one moment that I'm not coming for you, or that I'm just going to sit back and lay back and let you take this from me, no. This is not going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be a fight to the finish. This is going to be a death match. I don't care if I have to face you in a steel cage. I don't care if I have to face you in a ring of fire, a ring covered with barbed wire. I don't care if I have to have you chained to me by my 16 feet of chain or a bull rope. I'll take you on in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, cage.
It wouldn't be a wrestling match either way, because we know that you are incapable of wrestling. All you're capable of is walking around the ring, huffing and puffing and flexing and posing and primping. Well, I'm gonna primp your skin right off your face.
This is not a
I'm
body.
gonna pop your head like a pimple. I'm gonna squeeze your head like a grape. And then I'm gonna rip your heart out. And I'm gonna feed it to the people who you stabbed them in the back. I'm gonna feed it to those fans.
This won't be a bodybuilding contest. This will be an old-fashioned...
Oh, Jeff, you know what? I know I'm not a bodybuilder. I know I'm not ripped. I know I don't look half as good as you do. But the bottom line is I can wrestle, and you can't.
This will be a brutal medieval war. Like the reinforcers said, no bodybuilding contest. This is going to be out-and-out war. And this is what I was talking about, the jealousy of these miserable people, these backstabbers. This man was in the Golden Globe Award-winning movie titled The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke and Marissa Tomei. They're jealous of that. This man has done countless commercials. They're jealous of that. This man has done horror movies. Jealous of that. And he's involved currently with a reality show. This man has got more going for him than most people in professional wrestling. And they're jealous. And this sneaky little gabadoon, this slippery eel, suckered Creeper, hurt him, put him in the hospital, and just grabbed his belt. During the last TV taping, grabbed his belt and put it around his waist and faced Joey G and Gino Caruso, pointing to it like the belt is destined to be around his waist. But you know what? The fat lady didn't sing yet. Wait until it's over. This is Wizard Ozzie Bucco.
The year was 1812. The British invade the United States. December 7th, Pearl Harbor, Japan attacks in the 40s, bringing the United States into World War II. September 11th, 2001, Osama bin Laden sneak attacks and brings down the Twin Towers in an act of terrorism. Jeff Coleman, let this be a history lesson to you, because on September 25th, 2009, in Paramus, New Jersey, you made the biggest mistake of your life. You woke up the sleeping giant. You finally opened up my eyes. My eyes are open wide, and I see you for the scumbag that you really are. You not only attacked Creeper, put him in the hospital. You not only laid me out with a spear, but you attacked every single fan. Every single fan that backs me up and this united East Coast Professional Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. And I say united because after all, there has not been one person in ECPW who has not fallen to Andrew Anderson's quest for the gold. But now, I have the gold. You don't. You're gonna go down just like the rest of them. You jealous son of a bitch. You see, not only am I gonna pin your shoulders to the mat, not only am I gonna bust your face wide open, I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna rub it down on the blood on your face, on the blood on your body, and I'm gonna lick it. And I'm gonna taste your blood. And I'm gonna wear your blood like war paint. So let it be in a war game scenario. Let it be in a steel cage, one-on-one. Let it be with a bull rope or 16 feet of steel chain in a Russian chain match. I don't care. Texas death match. Texas tornado match. Find yourself a partner. It makes no difference. Your ass is mine, punk. It's over. You're done. Nothing left but the smoke and one arm raised in victory, still holding his heavyweight title. That'll be me. You jealous son of a bitch. When I get in that ring, nothing's gonna save you. This is not gonna be a wrestling match. There's gonna be nothing technical about it. Not that it makes any difference, because after all, we all know that the big bad bodybuilder doesn't know a wrist lock from a wristwatch. So go on. Grab a foothold in that ring. Stand there looking strong. Pose those big pumped up baloney muscles of yours. Because, Jeff, you see, I don't pretend, and I don't think for a moment that I look as good as you do. But this is not about looking good. This is about being the best in this business. And that is something that I am. I am the best that East Coast Professional Wrestling has to offer. I am the best that pro wrestling has to offer. Don't worry. I would have given you a title shot. All you had to do was ask. But being the jealous piece of shit that you happen to be, pulling the wool over my eyes by calling it down the middle, you set me up. You had me in your sights. You had me right where you wanted it. You had me right where you wanted me. You suckered me. You fooled me, you tricked me. So the word of the day, my friend, my former friend, is retribution. Retribution, vengeance is mine, saith the reinforcer. This one is not only for Creeper, but for the fans. October 24th, The match is signed in Maywood, New Jersey. It's only the beginning of a long, hard road. Not for me, but for you. You chose the path, just as the Japanese did when they struck Pearl Harbor. You chose the path that the British chose when they attacked Fort McHenry in Maryland. You chose the path that Osama bin Laden and those damn terrorists did when they attacked the World Trade Centers. You chose the path. And that path is 2 swirls away from that final flush down the toilet of life, Jeff Coleman. You see, Jeff, you can beat me. You can pound me. You can grind my face into the mat. But I only come back stronger. You see, the advantage is mine. I can go an hour. I can go 2 hours. Can you say the same? You can. You never lasted over 15 minutes. 29 minutes, 28 seconds to win this belt from a great wrestler, a great worker, and a legendary independent wrestler in Danny Inferno. I beat everybody who came in my way. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you. And I'm not gonna be satisfied with getting my hand raised with a 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna beat you like the bitch that you're gonna be. I'm gonna beat you like the bitch bastard that you are. It's over. It's done. The writing's on the wall. Let the fat lady sing. It's done.
Greetings. I am the Wizard Ozzie Bucco, your guiding light to the 21st century and the end times. And I have with me the one and only, for the second time, East Coast Professional Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, the Reinforcer, Andrew Anderson. Drew.
How are you, Wiz?
I couldn't be better. Great. Andrew, I have some questions to throw at you. Single word answer questions. Creeper.
Injured.
Jeff Coleman.
Dead meat.
Mickey Rourke.
Ripped off from the Oscars.
Commercials.
Keep them coming, babe.
Okay. Horror movie.
Zombie cheerleaders.
The future, the so-called future of ECPW.
There's no future for him. There's no future for him. You see, there's only one thing in ECPW now. You see, I was presented a brand new heavyweight title. A brand new heavyweight championship belt. In a lavish ceremony. 3 of them, in fact. 3 ceremonies, in fact. The first one being when I initially won the belt on the 14th of August in the locker room. They gave me the old belt in the ring, which looked like it was run over by a truck from years of abuse. So I had another ceremony. They had it at a big bar with a dinner, $5,000 worth of alcohol consumed, and they officially presented me the title. Gino Caruso officially presented me the heavyweight title.
I don't think Jeff Coleman was there.
No, he wasn't.
He didn't show up.
And then, once again, at the last TV taping, Joey G, in front of all the fans on TV, presented me once again with the same belt, the brand new belt. So the fans themselves could see what they didn't see in private presentation to the new heavyweight champion. I had all my friends there, the Jersey Devil, Red Hot Russ, Brawley, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, my brother who trained me back, brought me back from an injury to win this heavyweight title. Thank you, Ed. But there was one person who was also in the ring standing there with his green eyes glowing, and that was Jeff Coleman. Knowing that within a few hours, during another match, he would attack me from behind When I turned around, he would attack me from behind and try to rip my freaking body in half with a spear. You almost succeeded. What you did succeed in is pissing me off. What you did succeed is hurting the creeper. You put my manager and my friend in the hospital. Retribution, vengeance is all it's about now. You see, there's two things you don't do in this business. Number one is you don't take money away from another worker in any way, shape, or form. You don't hit their wallet. And number two, you don't get in the way of the reinforcer, Andrew Anderson. That's a death knell for you, pal. That's the dying breath, the end of days for you, Jeff Cohen. Wiz, what do you think?
That is a gorgeous belt.
That's right.
And it couldn't be around a better waist than the reinforcer Andrew Anderson. Long time coming, worked hard, blood, sweat, tears, guts for many years to acquire a beautiful thing like this. And now
this belt is missing one thing right now. It's missing a little bit of red over here, and a little bit of red over here, and a little bit of red here, and a little bit of red here on my fists. That red being your blood, Jeff Coleman. I don't care if it's a first blood match, a steel cage match, a barbed wire match, a fire match. Put a shotgun on a pole match, pal. I don't care.
it might be 50% blood and 50% cheap pharmaceuticals.
You son of a bitch. I ain't done with you.
You heard it from the reinforcer Andrew Anderson. Some real exciting things are going to be happening in the near future. And it's not going to be a pretty sight. I'll see you.